very difficult for them to deal with.
Looks like we are getting into it. You can see the flyover. So the match starting, little red text on some of those monitors. So don't have to wait around any longer. HEET versus sAw. sAw needs to win this map. A lot on the line. We're going to get straight into it here with the pistol.
Or will we, Brandon? Yes.
Yes.
No. Maybe. Yes. It's just slow. It's just slow, guys. It is happening. Heard some typings. I thought maybe it wasn't, but it does seem to be happening. This is just a very slow start. Afro crawling his way up through mid. MUTiRiS is holding this one. Player out towards long as well. Story's got flashbangs he can use to support any of his players. MUTiRiS is tucked in. This is a difficult position to get away from. Has to be careful here because they're going to clear him. He's brought down low and now he can't escape. That flashbang has to come through to set him up. And it's late. It's not being launched out yet. They're trying to do the bait and super set up the player out to library, but body's going to find the kill. MUTiRiS goes down first and now he can continue to accelerate.
Ooh, Roman in towards the apartments of the dual Berettas. Will be a factor later on. Story's been smoked off. And HEET, well, they're just wrapping the bomb site. Djoko does clear Roman. There are players just rushing already in towards top middle. Got to be careful if you're HEET because the bomb can't be put down safely. Jerks with the first kill and with the follow-up. Body, in fact, it's Jerks finding 3 kills. 2 versus 2. Really good scenario for sAw to now be in.
This is so unfortunate. Jack's going for that fight there. Drops the bomb as well. Has to be recovered. Back to the 2-on-2 after it was a 3v5 situation. Afro is low as well. Story creeping up. Gonna spot his back, but can't quite hit the shot. Catches his shoulder and doesn't do the damage to finish him off. Now looking for this fight. Now Afro is dealt with. It's all now onto body in the pit. He's got 2 kills already, but has to be 2 more. Story's low. A single bullet would do it, and there it is to the head. One more fight now onto Jerks. This is huge. All comes down to this. Runs out of bullets. Body not quite able to get away. Jerks with the 4K. Gets the round for sAw.
Jerks for the win. Really nice pistol. Quad kill in the round. Nearest member of this sAw side really stepping up when it matters most. Already around on the board for sAw. What a recoverable scenario because it really felt improbable. Quick flanks in from towards top middle. That did the damage because, yeah, it's a 5-on-3. Well, Jerks, he just gets 4.
That one's a bit of an unfortunate round for HEET. Really felt like that should have been theirs, but the flank was so fast. And they tried to take the fight, and unfortunately, Jax is just a little bit better. Yeah, fully bought into this one off the bomb plant. That was the story on Vertigo as well. I think the first 5 or 6 rounds were all full buys from both squads. Spending every penny they had. He's at the moment looking for an opening. It's not coming yet. Playing patient. Do have 3 rifles, which is equal to sAw. They have deagles as well, although some of these players, they act a bit like rifles. Oh, body. Takes that nade to the face, but doesn't actually do any damage because it's just the flash. Or does do 1 point of damage. Just the only player over here on the defense. The rotations start to come over off that contact, and while HEET, they're going to move back towards A.
Yeah, this is going to be the dance. It's the rotation shuffle for sAw on the CT side. Can they put their players in the right positions? Can they guess correctly based on the information that they have? HEET figure out there's a gap out towards long, and there is. I mean, you've got Story holding all the way back. Mid to B, smoke deployed. Could try and wrap in through the archways. Story to be contested. That's the bomb dropped. Afro will follow up, but it comes at a dink cost. Djoko needs to clear top oranges because Justice here, in fact, will be removed. So now this defense is holding strong. 2 versus 4. And well, Jax wants nothing to do with it. Just wants to hold on. Afro 10 HP. Would like to save the M4, but I don't think he'll be allowed the opportunity.
Oh, Afro goes down after time. Half a second on the clock had passed and he falls. That is a disaster from HEET. Get nothing done with their force buy at all, really. Looked like maybe there was an avenue in once they got through to CT spawn, but the wrap doesn't pan out. They lose a player on both ends of the attack. Great round from sAw. But now what do they do? Jax has got this deagle that he saved over. That's it. Afro's got nothing but a flashbang. This is a disaster.
Oh. Nearly. Leapfrogs him instead. Jack's holding. Saved Eagle. About to show us why. HEET just waiting for sAw to make a move. I feel like they learnt from their lessons in Vertigo. There were a number of rounds where sAw did overstep the mark and they were punished by HEET. This time they are just sitting back in. They're allowing HEET to take this fight, especially with the lesser weaponry. You don't really need to contend this. sAw are aware that the economy is going to be in a dire situation, especially with killing Afro after time. Jerk's just holding this really tight angle. They're going to walk into his crosshair.
Easiest kill of his life. Flashback for another fight, but not going to be needed. Also has just in the back of sight. Nice. HE, actually. Jax is able to dodge that one pretty well. Now Jerk swings out. There's the deagle. Good shot. All right, there is an opening here. Smoking towards CT. Justice deployed one of his own to play around, but that definitely alerts into his presence at the back site. Story rotating over. Just needs to be dealt with. He's just sitting back, playing around the pillar, playing around the smoke. They are not going for the contact yet. In fact, they're starting to bail, starting to slink away in the shadows. Ecstasy has picked up this M4. There is only one player on the A-bomb site, but they are going to start to rotate back when they realize there are no T's here.
It's going to have to be quick. 20 seconds. HEET need to work their way onto the bomb site. MUTiRiS has got this MP9. He can just suck this all down. There's the first and the second. Roman actually steps in alongside Story. It's a complete cleanup. It's just Jax left. Good shot, but
Jax, please die.
Not enough. Yeah.
Oh my god. Could not deal with him saving over a deagle once again. His poor economy. Good round from sAw. Looked a little scary there once Jax gets that kill in towards CT, but they don't feel comfortable committing off that kill. They throw the smokes down, looking like they're going to press forward, but the fact that Justice is just in the back of B side, they don't really know how to flush him out. They can't really overwhelm him. They just sort of let him sit there, and then they get cold feet, bail.
MUTiRiS going for the fight towards second middle. It's just the armor and the Tech 9s. T side for HEET has always been a little bit of a struggle on Inferno. They got 3 rounds on the T side against Astralis at Pro League, only 5 against Mouse. So that doesn't really fill you with confidence if you're a fan of the French. Especially because they've started a little bit slowly here, made some mistakes such as dying after time. It means that they can't invest fully until round number 5.
Just flashed off, just... Oh, what a spray from Jerks. Chimes in with Just to kill HEET. Now Just can swing out for some more. A little bit awkward on the spray that time around. Afro gets the kill, but he's just walked in through the back lines, but doesn't get the kill. Afro is able to find Jerks eventually, and even a bomb plant here would be incredible. Going to be denied. MUTiRiS swings through the smoke as it fades. sAw get up to 4.
Unfortunate for bodyy. If he just gets that kill, that one's a lot more doable because 2 rifles can be picked up, the bomb can be put down, bodyy can remain in towards coffins, and it gets a little bit scary for sAw, but he fluffs his lines. sAw recover. Gonna take a pause, gonna take a little bit of a breather. No, in fact, straight back into the action. Just a little bit of a stretch on the side of HEET. They do have the guns in play. Afro on the AWP.
All right. Let's see what he can do. Good banana control being established early. I saw. HEET's utility saving them off, but they have thrown that deep smoke to allow it. And MUTiRiS is throwing into mid as well, so he can't respond quite yet. Have to sit these ones out. Now they can start to re-establish control of their own. Flashbang in. For peeking into the half wall. Nobody's home. Rotations actually come over as well. 3 players over towards B. Bit of a read here. Story and MUTiRiS, they're tasked with defending A. Flash comes through from Jerks. He's fully blinded. As it fades, he just spotted is empty. That's going to be the cue to start rotating off.
Yeah, that's the only reason Roman rotated over, just to throw that flash in. And a gamble, they've put 4 players there off the back of not finding any pressure, no resistance. Heat, they're going to creep all the way back up banana. 25 seconds left, utility needs to be thrown down. It needs to be just to hold on to this. He has to contend with a lot of attackers. Story has found ecstasies at the very least. Now these rotations start to come in.
Yeah, flank players start with, but it's all on just now. Tucked in towards Dark. Fights with Djoko. Djoko wins out. 4 versus 4 as well. That bomb can go down. He'd have been leaving it to the last second, but this time it does work out. Bomb goes down. 4 versus 4 on the retake, and MUTiRiS is close in banana. Jax is holding for it. Smokes are still up, but they are going to fade any moment now. Afro catches Roman sitting in it. Bodies found Jerks as well. MUTiRiS on that flank starts to fall off. Story wants to hold on to the AWP, and Heat are going to get their first round on the board.
Yeah, unlucky for sAw. They just haven't got enough utility to contend with that retake. No smokes, only a flash here or there. MUTiRiS just hanging around, wants to try and stay alive, but he gets completely removed by Jax. Heat leaving it late on some of these executes. Comes right down to the wire. But it is making sAw second guess themselves. You can see that the rotation, especially in towards CT, is constantly just on the string.
Quite painful that MUTiRiS goes down there as well, right? Like, look what they've got to work with. They can't really invest into this. He could have dropped over an M4 to a teammate. There was then the investment coming through. I'm not sure if we even see the buy around this AWP now. They have to make that decision as to whether they go for it or not.
They don't. It's smart. They've got rounds to play with. They've given themselves an early buffer. And at the same time, you don't want to just wreck your economy instantly. Especially when you've got such a lead. So Story can peek down in. Try and get this kill. Flashes him off though. USPs, they are trying to get a little bit dangerous. Jerk's trying to walk forward. Story now on the half. Full spots out the shadow. That's information. Jerk's going to go hunting. But he gets caught off guard by Djoko.
Yeah, Djoko lucky. He was quick switching there. Trying to set this AWP for success, and it has found that first. He can fall back, but he now have the info. The question is, does Story continue to keep his presence here at B, or does he rotate? What do Heat expect him to do? That's the second question there.
Well, as long as they keep putting pressure towards top brackets, it's going to have the majority of the forces of sAw anchored in this position. That's exactly what ecstasies has done. Deploys another smoke as well. He can just hang around. Heat. Got to be careful. Story's just going to walk straight into this. Jax not ready. Really good shot by Story. That's the information. Now MUTiRiS can work his way over, but ecstasies, or he's in the back lines. 35 seconds left. Heat, they're going to walk back. They're going to try and run all the way into A because of the space that ecstasies has made. This is perfect. All on this lurk player.
ecstasies saved the day. Afro deals the Story as well, so now nothing for sAw to do except hold on to the AWP. They can even pick up a rifle from Jax who went down. But that comes down to ecstasies. It looks like they're going to continue to commit into Story there. As he falls back, you can see they were pushing up. They were ready for the fight. But as soon as ecstasies finds that kill and starts to make the headway, that's the call to fall back. Small margins here.
That's really good work because it looked like what ecstasies was going to do is try and wrap in through the arch and be the player in the back lines. But as soon as Story gets that kill, his attention diverts. He now tries to see what opportunity he can provide to his team to get them out of that scenario, rather than peeking into the AWP one by one. Crisis averted. Heat with consecutive rounds.
Signs of life on the tier side once the full buys come out. At least that loss bonus is going to allow CTs to continue to fight, covering the AWP and that AK critical. I like the idea from sAw. I mean, you want to set the AWP for success. They bait in that first shot, he gets the kill. And the fact that he gets that second, the aggressive peek onto Jax is huge. Almost feels like he's about to completely undo the round for Heat.
It's really good stuff. Now holding a more of an aggressive tendency in towards second middle. Apps being taken by sAw. Has to contest with a MAC-10. Djoko wins out the gunfight. MUTiRiS can deploy utility. Djoko's just burnt alive through the fire and the flames. Jax has made his way to mini pit, but that's where Story tries to fire off a shot with the AWP. Flashbang in, full blind. MUTiRiS capitalizes upon it. A defense holding quite strong.
Yeah, Story hitting the shot through the half wall. Xy's made his way down into pit there. MUTiRiS seems aware of it. They've got the read on this. They know he's in here. He's going to find him. Up on the balconies, gets the kill. MUTiRiS doing so much in this round just with the chaos. Although the bomb is on bodyy, who is in CT's spawn. It is a 2v4, but it's now gotten weird. He keeps going this way, just has a back turned, and that's a kill for free. But he's making his way back towards Story, who's holding this line with the AWP. Who budges first? Maybe he just sits and waits. Tries to catch off a rotation. Afro makes noise over towards B.
They could even be going for the plant. Or the split in towards B. If Afro makes contact here, over towards Just, that's going to keep his attention. Here comes the smoke. Afro just firing off pop shots, trying to bait in bodyy. Look at these quick rotations. On Banana, Story's accounting for it. That's the bomb drop. That's the round gone. Cool idea from HEET, but sAw, they're just one step ahead.
Yeah, I like the idea. Obviously, they don't know what we know, that there's only the one defender on B, and if he just pushed a little bit further, he would have got that kill for free, and then they probably could have set up into a really nice 2v3 post plant, but, you know, they just play with what they're given. They go for a nice inventive play. Unfortunately, for bodyy, it's a player sticking around on the site with the AWP. Story is there, and that's the end of the round. Nothing for Afro to do at the end. Attack timeout coming through from HEET off the back of that one. That round not going to plan. Also want to highlight MUTiRiS as well, right? Played so much of a key role in that round. That was like a middle click moles in Sentry. He threw up into the balcony as the smoke comes through. So it landed on the other side of that lurk. Smoke doesn't get extinguished, and it burns alive the player trying to get in the pit quick.
What's good as well is the fact that he then follows that up by just being really sneaky in towards the smoke. So he even gets up on towards balcony. So then he provides an aerial elevation. It's a complete off angle. Catches out the player in towards pit. Really good work. So sAw, they do bounce back. They still invest back in. Jerks. So he's got a FAMAS, but the rest of the team are well equipped. Another buyout, and Afro is burning alive, down to under half HP.
Yeah, that's a good in Sentry. It's a little bit shallower than Afro suspected. MUTiRiS looking like he wants to fight in mid. Is smoked off, waiting to see if a contact comes through initially, but it doesn't. XSC is lining up some utility of his own. Smoke in towards mid. Story rotating over towards B with the AWP as well.
Well, MUTiRiS might push the issue here. Thinking about testing the boiler angle, instead just spams blindly through the smoke. Good nade. Jax softened up. HEET want to try and take this top bracket's position. Look at the reaction. Story getting aggressive on Banana. I'm not sure he expects Djoko though.
Yeah, Djoko could swing out and punish. What comes out to the timing? He's holding for a flank through Banana. The timing eludes him. Story is holding exactly as he peeks. MUTiRiS doesn't go down to bodyy though. The Justice here. Not expecting it. Doesn't matter. Bodyy adjusts for Jerks. It's a third in CT spawn. And he does get the kill. Puts it into 3 versus 3. Bomb is recovered. Jerks is flushed out. It's all now onto Roman. The only defender on the A side itself. But Jerks is run through the smoke. And so is Story. They managed to overwhelm from every angle.
sAw just getting crafty with these smoke pushes. That's now back-to-back rounds in which they are just disrupting HEET's attack by being so unconventional and unpredictable. 6 rounds on this CT side, and Story is locking down Banana, which means that they can always have 4 players in close proximity to that A bomb site. It's working out in their favor. HEET now just on the pistols. sAw, they could be off to a flyer here.
From Roman. Flash from Story as well to set him up. Easy opener on second mid. Response from HEET to start taking ground towards Banana. Good utility has done so much damage. Dink onto Jerks. Jax does go down. Djoko looking to do a dink of his own, but he's fighting with an AWP. Tech 9 in his hands, and the AWP Well, it trumps. And now it's Afro and Body. Not much they can do. Smoke blocked off this avenue. I'm just going to sit in it, but MUTiRiS should get a nice, easy double. No, Body has something to say about it. Spots the player out in pit. Oh, that HE doesn't quite do it. Still on 3 HP, but the timing from Roman does get the kill.
Yeah, one casualty. Not too bad, all things considered. HEET can now reinvest back in. Question is, do they even want to get an AWP? I feel like the way they're playing, the slow nature of this, they haven't really activated Afro too much. So, I don't know. If I'm them, I just completely just stick with the AKs. Because the way they're playing this, the way they're defaulting, it's a lot slower. And I have elected to do that. Prioritizing the utility as well. Djoko. That nade actually doesn't find a thing. Neither does the follow-up from Jerks, but Jerks is still hanging around towards the half wall. Gets flashed in through. Wants to take the space. Jax has been mollied off. Djoko gets dinked. But Just will actually find him through the wood. Even sticking about. 3 players have started on Banana for sAw, and now only 2 remain.
He just has to be careful. Luckily, no HE to do with him. So the fight for Banana leaves bodies on both sides, but Just is limping. Body going back to collect a HE. Spare one dropped in the spawn. Can purchase 5 grenades.
No one's on B.
That is true. Not yet. HEET might be very shortly. Gamble.
It's the conditioning being set in by HEET. This is what they've done. Each time, they go all the way up towards Banana, then they come back towards top brackets. So sAw have tried to read this, catches out. MUTiRiS now gets this information towards top brackets, and now the rotations can come in. Might be too little too late. At least when the digits gets punched in, sAw, they're ready and waiting to pounce.
Yeah, just throwing the smoke does make things a little tricky. It's going to keep them interested in that, but isn't going to slow things down. Now repositioning, the bomb can go down. The smoking towards Ruins. It's going to block off MUTiRiS. He's going for the spam. Afro walking through it, punishes. Even looking for more. Almost takes down Just, but Just comes out ahead. 4 HP. 2 versus 3 now on this retake. No utility for the T. Just a single flash for the CT's damage done, and it's all into Jax. 1 versus 3. Both these players on 4 HP. A single bullet will do it. Just got the bomb. He's sticking it. Jax has got that first, and Just has got off it. Jax is lucky. Just could have just stuck that. Now he's going to tap it again. Jax swinging out, and he's sticking the bomb. Jax swings out with a second remaining to deny it.
Oh my goodness me. What a clutch from Jax. That's the experience shining through. Isolating these individual gunfights. Takes the fight onto CT first. Know that there's players low in towards Ruins. Doesn't want to fight them all at once. And even knows that they're going to just hop off the bomb. What a round from Jax. What an important one for HEET to convert as well.
That's unfortunate for Just. He was so close to finishing that defuse. With such little HP, you gotta wonder, stuck it. But such an intense situation. Perfectly played by Jax. I mean, look at this one. Oh my god, look at the amount of blue that was left on that defuse at the top of the screen.
Oh dear. sAw. Fine margins. Name a more iconic duo on Inferno. Free start on Banana. Looking to take this aggressively, but Djoko through the smoke will eliminate that MP9. But Story has found a kill in response. Orp will shine. Immediately. It's an even playing field. Story's even repositioned out towards long, being supported by MUTiRiS. Bait and switch. Potentially, but no, he's going to try and wrap over, try and help contest this apartment's pressure because Jax has got control of that area of the map.
Fall down now. Drop a bit of utility over. Once again, saw heavy presence towards the A site. 3 players there. 1 over B this time. They are keeping a player on this side of the map. There's a bait and switch setup out towards long. Yes. Tucked in. Story force off the angle.
flash.
Oh, Roman. Oh, it's perfect. The bomb gets delivered to him. Drops right into the balcony. Now he can just reposition. MUTiRiS gets deleted by Djoko. Roman, he's been noticed and he's swinging for the fight. Deals with ecstasies as well. Bodyy, is he going to be the one to find him? Does, on the drop as well. Story's dealt with. Somehow this has crumbled. The bomb, it's dropped across and just has to rotate from Banana. 1 versus 2 this time. Can he pull it off?
Walking in quite quickly. No utility, no kit. And he's trying to isolate the gunfight. Djoko's picked up an AWP. He's playing in towards the site. Bodyy elevated in apartments. That's the linchpin to this entire afterplant success. Can't peek out, just creeping forward in a HEET sandwich right now. And Bodyy hits the headshot. HEET convert the round. Unfortunate for Story. Caught between 2 mines. Roman does really good work on the balcony initially, being set up by that flashbang. But as soon as the contact comes in from Bodyy, the scope moves up. That's where Djoko swings in from short.
Close stuff for HEET, but they get it done. Good job from Bodyy. Finding Roman there is huge. Roman does so much work. 10 kills, in fact. Story, the one leading the server on 13. This one's going to be HEET's round. Done and dusted. 1 player goes down. Bodyy gets a nice 4 more kills to tally. Oh, he is the top of the scoreboard.
Yeah, nice one. So they just go for a little bit of a peek in towards top middle. You've got 5 bodies to contend with. Target selection gets a little bit scary, but spray, absolutely perfect. HEET, look at how they've recovered here. This was sAw putting up a really stellar defense at the start of the game. And we said that the T side was a little bit worrying for HEET. 5 was the most T rounds they've been able to put up against tier 1 competition. Well, against sAw, they've managed that. How much further can they force the issue? Rebuy back out for this Portuguese side. Nades down, softens Bodyy up a little bit, makes him susceptible for this one-shot headshot on the M4.
HEET taking their time as usual. Djoko out towards Banana. Keeping presence known there, keeping 2 players interested. He's going to pick up that bomb though and start to make his way towards A. Jack setting up smoke for long. And block off Story's vision.
There's a gap there.
Falling back off it as well.
Just looking at the B players. 1 smoke, 1 molly, 1 flash. That's all they have to work with to try and survive against this attack that's now coming in. Just trying to get a little bit aggressive. Flashbang. Perfect famous spam. Just about. The Bodyy catches off Jerks in the meantime. Justice still here. Really close to Banana. Tries to fall back. Tries to swap the gun. Re-picks up the famous. 4 versus 4 rotations are here. But look at ecstasies. It's the same play as last time.
Yeah, in the back lines. MUTiRiS is holding for it. 20 seconds. They have to commit 2 players here. Story looking for the fight. Justice gone down. All on Story. Drops Afro. Only defender here left. He's dropped another. Jax goes down with the bomb. And so does Bodyy. Hits the floor. Story gets 3. Ecstasy as this flank means nothing.
What a round. What a hold by Story. Can do it on the AWP and shows that he's prolific on the M4A1S as well. Ecstasies. Doesn't die after time. Can keep the AK. Bring that one forward. But what a hold. sAw. It's one of those rounds that they desperately needed as well. Because it felt like the momentum was firmly with this French T side. But suddenly, it's a hero moment. It's a narrative that sAw are quite happy to see. Chapters beginning to close on the end of this first half. 8-5 now. 2 rounds left.
Again, individual heroic Story. What a triple.
Oh.
Ouch for Jax. Oh, ouch for Story. Just praising the man. He's removed by Afro.
Big damage. MUTiRiS. Ooh, he's getting closer. Looking in towards Boiler. There's a gap here. Afro's trying to exploit. MUTiRiS thankfully doesn't overstep the mark. 3 defenders have now rotated in towards A. Ecstasy's good control over the apartments, but look at Just. He's once again this sole B defender, just left completely alone. MUTiRiS peeking in towards top bracket's going to be supported by this double push of Roman and Jerks, who is quite low. Ecstasies, there's a window of opportunity here. Look at him as he creeps out the balcony.
Afro is setting up a smoke. He has to be careful he doesn't get caught off guard. There are 3 CTs sitting in the smoke, and he misses all of them. Going to be repositioning now, and that's a collateral. Not missing any this time. Knocks him down like bowling pins, and he's looking for more. Looking for the full strike here. MUTiRiS not going to be peeking into it. Just sitting on the side of this. Smoke drops the bomb, though. Djoko, he's lost it. Has been recovered, though. They can now reposition. Yeah, just left.
Just squared. Oh, Afro's even holding for it. What an ace. What a round. Does get the strike.
Full house. Knocks him down. Little animation plays in the window above them all. Those little funky ones, the animated bowling balls.
Haven't got turkeys on the surface, just chickens.
Oh, look at that. The collateral mid-air. You don't see that one every day.
Really good job. Orpin, T-side Inferno. Could be quite difficult. Afro shows us that it's not always the case. Good work. 6 rounds. Was 8-7 affair towards sAw in the first half of Vertigo. Now HEET looking to replicate the same scoreline. Really good kill found by Jax. MP9s. Jerks up in the sandbags. These bullets can shred this attack. HEET, are they going to go through this? That's dangerous.
A deeper retake utility than you normally see as well. Jerks playing around with the MP9. Oh my god, they're past each other. Sitting in the smoke, but he's getting spammed. Bodyy, he's aware of it. The tags reveal Jerks' play, and it's all up. Just again. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Ecstasies. He's inevitable. Making his way through. Afro also holding for Roman.
I need to clear tree.
Oh, we might have to clear it. No, he's being thorough. Easy one for Ecstasies. And Afro should be able to close this one out. Second. Give it another. There it is. All right, 8-7 is the half. HEET stage the comeback on T-side.
3 things inevitable on Inferno. Death, taxes, and an Ecstasies flank all the way through the archway. HEET, they do recover. Have they got what it takes to take this series 2-0? We'll find out just after this break.
Welcome back, everybody. The series continues as it started. Close as can be, 8-7, the half between HEET and sAw. As we swap sides, and HEET we're moving to the CT side of their map pick.
Good recovery as well by HEET. Considering that sAw were up such an advantage, this game, it's been quite streaky in nature. It's not really been one round exchanged on either side of the server. It's been a collection for sAw, and then a repeat from HEET. See what the second half will bring. Dual Berettas on body. And a lot of utility. Like an absolute truckload for sAw.
Yeah, pocket's full right now. Bursting with grenades. Body with the duel is close combat. Gonna get... Actually, that's a T-flash that he activates off. Not gonna spot anyone. Now he's sitting at the half wall. Little tap comes through. Doesn't do a great deal. Look at the bomb. It's going through apartments, and it's going to walk directly into this setup. Ecstasies and Jax are both here. If they continue to commit, this all could fall down before it even begins. Ecstasies is starting to walk forward. Jax is falling back into the pit. Afro goes down, though. That's going to call things off, especially with Ecstasies getting this contact. They're wrapping through long as well. This one's weird.
They're going to go B. Body needs to hold. Deals with story. Now the bomb feels a little bit more less unsettled. I mean, look at it. Bit difficult. Just deals with Djoko. Are they going to bring the bomb back? They're going to go back to A. Okay, Ecstasies is here. That spots out the bomb. Jerk still hits the headshot anyway. Guess it doesn't matter. Jax now left to contend with this scenario in towards pit. Has to try and get these kills. Bomb put down on the A bomb site. Too many players for Jax to try and contend with. They're not even giving him a fair fight. They're not peeking him. One at a time. 1 versus 4. These are numbered sAw. It's a crazy pistol. It's a interesting pistol, but they do win it.
That's bizarre. I don't even know where you even begin there. Dualies don't get any contact. So much utility from the T side as well. We saw that deployed at various instances. The setup in towards apps from the CTs looks like it could play Ruiner, but they don't peek into it immediately. Ecstasies goes for the information, doesn't get the kill, and then he falls back. Body gets a kill on Banana. That forces the rotation back into this double setup, but neither of those CTs gets a kill. And then there's the flank as well through CT spawn. Chaos on the pistol.
Full spy back in though. It's going to be a quicker one from sAw. Line up the utility in Banana. Now they're going to throw these flashes through. Body's burning alive. Has to go forward. Just catches him out. Good opener. Djoko is being spammed through the smoke. Good hit though. He still manages to remove one head off the shoulders. Afro can now chime in. Potentially there could be a boost up as well for CT. But in amongst all the chaos and the pistol HEET, they've not actually rotated players over.
Yeah, pissed around, maybe keeping them guessing about sAw's true intent, but it's pretty clear now with the bomb down. And you don't even give this a look in.
No.
Pistols, armor, take him over into next, give it another shot. sAw now going to be up to double digits, starting strong on their T side. All-time spam, not going to finish the job. That's just the contact play, gets it done.
Double digits. Back-to-back rounds from sAw. Be interesting to see how they contend with not only against this Deagle purchase that has been saved over from HEET, but the follow-up gun rounds. Because that's going to be the true test. That's what's going to separate these two teams. So sAw, they're in a really good position right now to get themselves up to 11. But, I mean, it's 4 Deagles that have been saved over, so it's going to be basically deja vu for HEET.
Another opportunity. You know what the Deagles can do. So last round with a nice one from Djoko. Needs a few more. 5 precisely. MUTiRiS doesn't want to allow it. Going to be going for some fast aggression into Banana. Bit of damage done either side, but nothing fatal. HE going to be dodged by a body. P250. Smoke coming through. Multiple bits of utility, in fact. Rotations start to come over to the speed bomb side as they are going to start to make their way onto the site, spamming through the smoke. Not going to connect. Roman's dealt with body as well. And Story going for a nice spam. Doesn't quite do the job. Bomb will go down. He still hasn't budged 2 players from the other side, but this round is done and dusted.
Yeah, the only reason they're saving here is because they want to hold on to the Kevlar, because it just means they can buy utility. Don't do that, Djoko. That's not very nice.
Yeah, it's not how you get in the good books.
No. Especially not with me. Protect the chickens at all costs.
Absolutely. You got one on your leg, Brandon.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Love to see it. Been a bit itchy recently.
Give it a scratch tonight, if you like.
No, I'm good.
Well, so was that chicken, for it was mercilessly taken from this world. Okay, now a chance for HEET. Some armor kept over, gives them a bit more room into this round. Now the true test. Afro with the EWP. So Jack's not CT side or being get on Inferno. For sAw, it's still that weaponry they had from the prior round, so it's certainly the lesser weaponry of the bunch, but is that freebie round?
Good nade already. Afro got to be careful. sAw adding a bit of injection of pace up towards top brackets. This one's going to be a bit quicker. Boiler has been compromised. Flashbang back. Oh, the drive-by. Just onto Ecstasy's. Jerks even finds a second. Jack's trying to survive. Has to be careful. There's a player that's just jumped off the balcony. So much utility. So much fire. The trades, they all come up in sAw's favour. Body 1 versus 3. Really nice round from sAw. They just completely change up the pace. They've been going over towards B. This time they just hedged their bets over towards top brackets, using the SMGs to their full effect. And HEET, best they can do is save over 1 rifle.
Yeah, speed too much for HEET to handle. Often can be a decision to make when you are going up against the first time you know the opponents have full buyout. You try and catch them off guard. Don't let them get comfortable by throwing pace at things. It's a little costly at the end. That's fine. Those Galils, they've upgraded to an M4. An AWP. Story gets that one for free. He's more than happy. So a great round from sAw. Now increases that distance to 5 rounds between the two. HEET yet to get one on the CT half.
And this was always going to be the battle because sAw, they're better on the T side of Inferno. HEET, they're better on the defense. So it's a true test. And right now, sAw, they're coming out on top.
Half buy into this one. Body saved rifle, really the only serious piece of weaponry they're working with. He's on 20 kills. The server. Close angle with the MP9. Can punish. They've got 4 players on the CT side over towards A at the moment. B is where these sAw players are posturing currently. That was a nice nade onto Justin MUTiRiS. That's going to make the Deagles and the MP9 a little bit more potent. I mean, Afro's just got a USP. Djoko almost gets caught out in the cross as well. 2 players now start to rotate over. Smoke goes down. Not fully committed yet either.
Jaxo could be spotted out here. Roman does delete him. That's going to keep Ecstasy's interested. The real intention, final destination for sAw is over here on B. Djoko trying to contend with this. More flashbangs can be rained on in. Djoko missing the shots. Hasn't yet revealed himself. Body on the boost. Does get one. Jerks removed. Now Afro's trying to swing in. USP actually does the damage. Body's still alive here. MP9's been recovered. Spam through the smoke. Not quite connecting. 3 versus 3.
Yeah, Afro couldn't cover that AK either. He's just going to wide swing and gets it with the USP. Bomb has gone down. It's a 2 versus 2 and the flank's coming through from Ecstasy's. Roman's aware of it though. Nice shot. Puts it onto Body now. 1 versus 2 has made noise, but Story hits the quick shot. Oh, can't quite connect. Body, he's found another. It's now 1 versus 1, but Story with the Tech 9 gets it done. Down to the wire, but sAw do take the round.
Oh my god, that round was literally just like a seesaw, just going up and down for sAw. Heart in the mouth moment. Story finally does collect it. 13-7. Pause being called, despite a USP getting 2 kills. sAw do survive, and you're talking about bodyy on 20 kills. Actually 22 now. You take a look at the rest of the kill distribution for HEET. You've got Afro on 15, Jax on 10. It doesn't look for great viewing. Now with these guns, the entirety of the roster needs to step up. They need to do this. If this goes to Dust 2, this could honestly be a complete brawl, a bloodbath. HEET do not want this to happen. They've already taken the map picker sAw. Now they just want to settle the nerves and try and take this in 2 on Inferno.
You're feeling a little invigorated after that round, though. It was not theirs to win. They need to show something on the CT side. Can't give anything yet, and Justice found the opener. He's gonna get traded out by Ecstasies immediately, though. And Afro, oh, it's a leg onto Jerks. That's so unfortunate. That connection could have been the difference. Instead, it's left Jax alone. Ecstasies can start to rotate over, but he's out towards CT. Starts to make his way through long. He's having a bit of a rough run after a fantastic vertigo.
One minute. sAw they double smoked long. Maybe the pressure of the occasion. It's getting to him a little bit, but Story's holding. Ecstasy's removed. Jax. Well, a little bit of an off angle here in towards the balcony. Only defender here to try and contend with this attack. sAw they just keep burning down the clock. Jax, if he peeks in towards Boiler, Story's holding for this. He can potentially flick him. 35 seconds. 2 smokes. Plenty of flashbangs. Molotovs for the pit as well. sAw, they begin to start creeping forward. Here comes the utility. It's all on to Jax. Flashbang grenade just needs to keep his gun out. Needs to hold his nerve. Here they come. Straight into the firing line. They've not cleared him. He's playing trigger discipline. As soon as that bomb goes down, he lines them up. Roman's dropped as well. Jax could be doing it all for his side, but MUTiRiS puts him in the ground. 10 seconds, bomb planted. Djoko versus 2.
Has a kit. Has an incendiary. Knows that one player was on site. He's about to announce his presence. We're going to get cleared out. Mini pit is where MUTiRiS is. Cold Zero Box Story boosted up. Djoko is going to be clearing it. Swing straight in. Perfect shot. Getting ready for the second. Djoko, he's done it. Jax and Djoko double up a piece and save the round for HEET. Get them there first on this CT side.
What a round. Firstly, you've got Jax just biding his time, playing the trigger discipline, and they line up just as the balcony player jumps in. And because of the low HP, it's a collateral. That gives Djoko the opportunity and the confidence to even have a look in. Isolates the angles perfectly. MUTiRiS doesn't want to throw this one away, so he doesn't swing instantly. But that allows Djoko to strike. Perfect clears. Even better aim. What a round back in.
2 versus 4. Unbelievable. Jax gets the double there with the trigger discipline. It's beautiful. Oh, it's aggression. Djoko, he's pushing through. There's still a player on the other side, but it doesn't matter. He's killing them down bot mid. Sprays them both through the smoke, completely blind. Justice sitting here while his teammates fall behind him. Now he's going to swing through, and he's traded out by Ecstasies. What a round from HEET. What another round from Djoko.
You called on him. He said he's had a bit of a quiet game since Vertigo. What impact that man has had. This is going to be 9. Roman versus 4. Already being flanked upon. There's players even clearing the spawn. But he's been aggressive. He wants to try and take the fight. Wants to try and make this as damaging for HEET as possible. Needs to clear. Top Orange just passes it. There's another player here. Exercise dealt with. Hang on a second. Roman. This could be an incredible clutch. Write his name in the history books for sAw. Low HP. He's going to creep back through, has an idea that they could be pushing in from Banana because no contact has been felt in towards Ruins, and CT steps inside this smoke. It's faded back turn. Jax will capitalize, although that is made expensive for HEET.
Yeah, you start to believe for a second now when Roman repositions and he might be able to catch them off guard, but no. They're thorough. They're every angle. He get 2 rounds in a row. They're first on the CT side. Yes, it is expensive. It's expensive for sAw as well. They're going to invest into it. All those consecutive rounds have given them the opportunity to do so. But it's breaking point for them. Potentially even for HEET as well. A pivotal round we're about to see play out.
Ooh. No warp. Aggression. This is fast from sAw. Change of pace. It worked for them before, but bodyy just spamming through the smoke, gets rid of jerks. Djoko will now step in, but just. He will connect the kill. Not quite the conversion, but 10 HP. Walking wounded are both Just and MUTiRiS. Resetting now a sAw back into top brackets. Defenders are split 2 apiece.
Yeah, good damage done on Banana. So even though they lose a player, HEET do come out ahead. Just posted up in case a push comes through. HEET are playing this one passive. Roman in the apartments. He's looking for anything he can find. A bit of a spam through the window. Not going to connect. Starts to clear in towards top mid. Not going to spot anybody quite yet. Now the Banana players start to move. Joining up together. Afro's here with the AWP though. bodyy, he's still on site. They've got Incendiary. They've got a smoke to work with. It's a difficult hit for sAw coming in.
All hinges on this thing. Goes around the corner, fully blinded. Incendiary drops in, and that's where bodyy can now chime in. Good kill. Story deals with him though on the bomb site. They know the AWP is here. Rotation can come in for Exorcies. Jax is a little bit of a long way off. The spam doesn't quite connect, but the USP does. But MUTiRiS, he finds Exorcies through the CT smoke. This one gets a lot more difficult for HEET.
This is all in HEET's hands. They had a great setup. Afro misses a critical shot. He's looking for one now. In towards quad, not connecting. Jax looking for the fire to Roman, but they all peek at once. And Afro, he's alone. Roman's looking to deny the AWP as well, swinging onto him. Afro can't even save. What a round from sAw.
They were trying to get the the player in towards Coffins to rotate back towards A. That's why they were being loud at top brackets. They were just trying to make as much of a nuisance as they can, but at the very least, it kept HEET interested over towards A. So when they do execute on towards B, they've got the numbers advantage. Really nice round. Just when you think body's going to deny it all, Story of the most important kill of the round at back quad. And saw that in touching distance, taking us to a decider.
What a series this has been. sAw.
Invested as well, look.
Oh, just goes down to bodyy. It's brought low in the process. That's the opener going the way of HEET.
Can't recover the rifle. Jax in a close corner with the MP9. Roman's in apartments. Could be found out. But instead he's going to reset. He's going to go back towards B with his team. They're just going to do the same old thing. Rinse and repeat. Because it's been working for sAw. Djoko now has responsibilities of this rifle. Because body's been brought down low. So body's going to take the first contact. He's going to try and set up Djoko for success. Story now peeking in. Having to contend with the Ruins player. Does spot him out. Smokes land in. Here comes the execute.
Flash about to be used to set up Djoko for the peak, but the smoke blocks him off. The boost up though. Oh, it's spotted by MUTiRiS. Finds him out. Now they can make their way to the site. Bomb can be planted. Rotate start to come through as the bomb goes down. This retake. They don't want to give up map point. They can give this a look in. Got some utility to work with. Don't see a kit on these players though. Oh, grouped up, jiggling weapons around. Afro, he's now got the rifle. Body was low, so he swapped to the AWP. Story tags up Jax on Banana as well. So the flank shot down, all coming through now. Clock ticking down. Jax goes down. MUTiRiS, he's found a kill. Make it 2. Roman's found another. This round is done and dusted. As sAw is going to get us up to 15.
Once this bomb explodes, I want you to take a look at the money for HEET. Because it's not going to be good at all. We're in a dire situation. It's going to be MP9s. Maybe a foul that's thrown into the mix. 2,900 a player. This is rough. To survive on Inferno, on their map pick, they need to make this just awful buy just work out. And then they need to keep on going. They need to keep on pushing 5 more times over the line. Otherwise, we're going to trade map picks and we're going to head to Dust 2.
Feels like that is inevitable. 6 rounds to claw it back. That's what he'd have to do. Nice boost up for Jax. Out of control has been secured by HEET, but just wants to fight it, fletching himself through. He's going to get control in towards logs. bodyy and Djoko doubling up the SMGs. They're on side as well. They're reinforcing the B site after this conditioning from sAw.
Aggression. Oh, bodyy. The story misses the shot as well. Goes in for more. Does find bodyy. Nearly connects as well with Djoko. There's a player in this smoke to deal with Roman. Jax is on this boost, as you've already mentioned. Djoko in the back lines gets rid of the C4.
Yeah, huge kill to find. He can back off now. Roman's stuck with ecstasies though, and now Jax. This is awkward. Roman gonna get found out, but so is Jax. Can't quite convert the kill. They can crunch on him. They steal the way into this, and they manage to do it. Jax finds him. These 2 CTs have rotated around though. The bomb, they're still too nervous to collect it. Not sure where Djoko has gone. MUTiRiS has to take his time on this. So he spotted him. Starts to fire out the bullets. Definitely aware of his presence now. The flash comes through. Everyone's blinded. Look at the clock. 20 seconds left. Now they've spotted Djoko. They're going to be. Oh, it's the perfect read. They're going to make it there in time as well. Djoko's going to start to rotate over, but it's going to be too late. They're going to have crossed with that bomb. They'll be able to get it down. Can't quite connect the shots. On to Afro now. 1 versus 3 to keep HEET in Inferno.
There's already a player holding. Roman's tucked in at Banana. That's a difficult clear to start with. Afro's being loud about his approach. He just converts information. Roman swings and finds the headshot. sAw stay alive. They trade map picks here on the series, and we are heading to Dust 2 to figure out which one of these 2 teams will be leaving the RMR.
What an absolute battle between these 2 teams. We're going to take a very short break, but when we come back, we'll be breaking this map down and talking Dust 2.